Hello, fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. This is your weekly reading. So welcome. I hope you are all doing well. And as always, these are general messages. So take what resonates for you. Leave the rest. If you're interested in a personal one-to-one reading with me, you can book that through my website, BeTheChange333.com. All of my information is in the description box below this video. All right, fire signs, let's get into the message for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What is the message for the fire signs this week, please? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. One more shuffle. Messages for fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. All right. What do we have for the fire signs? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Thank you. We have the South Node, destined to release the tail of the dragon. This is what you've been carrying with you from the past, from your past version of yourself, or maybe it's still the self that you resonate with or identify with, but really there are parts of that self that you're being asked to release. But before you do, you may be revisiting certain feelings, certain experiences, judgments, karma. It's karma. It is what we come back around to revisit until we have released, let go, moved on, grown, evolved from certain lessons in life. All right, certain versions of ourselves that may have served their purpose for survival, but we are now in an energy of expansion and growth. So, what else do we have for the fire signs? So there's definitely something that you are being asked to release, let go of. Do not carry this forward with you. And usually we have to kind of go back into that fire, into the trenches, into the experience, re-experience it, maybe with different characters, different people, same experience. Something that has maybe caused you trauma in your younger years, but pain, suffering, frustration, confusion, loneliness, anger, despair. You're getting to understand it a little bit better when you surrender your identification with a certain aspect of yourself. What do we have for Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Thank you. Okay. Well, we have spiritual bypassing with Superman's not coming. So there's definitely a life lesson, an experience, something that your soul signed up to experience. A lesson. And you may have been using positivity, mantras, drugs and alcohol, anything to have you feeling the higher frequencies, feeling good about yourself, feeling good about life, feeling good about your journey, to get through the challenge of it all, get through and get to an understanding of what you're destined to eventually release. And that's what we call spiritual bypassing. Spiritual bypassing is when we use, again, some will call it toxic positivity, because you are not actually going into the depths of your own pain, wounds, and truly healing and understanding and gaining the wisdom, gaining the medicine that each and every one of us must go to the depths of ourselves, go to the pain, see our shadow, recognize our shadow, accept and honor our shadow, and create the changes that creates an alchemical change internally of wisdom, growth, maturity. But with this, Superman's not coming, as well as bypassing the hard stuff, right? Bypassing the parts that you thought you got away with, right? You thought you got away with it. Whew, that's over with. I don't have to deal with that again. Well, and thinking that something was going to come, or someone or some experience was going to come and save you from your own creation of pain, suffering, darkness, shadow. What it is that you're destined to release once you've learned from it, once you've grown, once you've gained your own medicine from wisdom. It is those who go to the depths of their pain, their suffering, and release that are here helping and serving others truly, because we understand the journey to a much greater extent. Nobody's coming to save you here. Superman is not coming. So you may have had an illusion or some delusionary belief, and it could be linked to the spiritual community, certain spiritual belief systems, rituals that had you thinking that as long as I do all of these things to keep my vibration high, and I'm positive, and I'm positive thinking, and your thoughts create your reality. Sure, that's true to a point, but you're missing the other parts of your energy that comes from the subconscious, comes from your energy field. You cannot bypass that. We must go there. We must go to the depths of that. Experience it, feel it, recognize, understand, honor the shadow, honor the fact that yes, I have played a shadow part that I want to deny, I want to suppress, I want to repress, that I have been hurt, and I've hurt others because of it. Oh, interesting. I have been hurt. The symbology today. So the lights are off here, fire signs. That's interesting. I almost want to just leave it off. And maybe I will. One last try. No. Okay. Your reading is in the darkness, fire signs. I do have a candle lit. Anyway, where was I? I've been hurt, and I have hurt others because of it. I've felt jealousy. I've felt envy. I've been competitive. I've created that reality for myself as well. You see, we create the good and we create the bad. So we want to actually get to the root of what it is from our past that we must release. I do need light. Sorry, guys. You're not going to be able to see the cards otherwise. So, very strange. It's par for the course for my day here. I'll stay. I've got a little bit of a loose wire, I think. So what was I saying? Yes, you're not being saved. You're realizing Superman's not coming, and that there are parts of me that have been formed from my past trauma and pain that I must let go of, I must release, I must acknowledge. All of the planets are going direct, moving direct. We have energy that is moving forward pretty quickly now. So there are a lot of energy shifts and changes, and we are detoxing, we are purging. Those of us that need to, myself included, I have a cold again, so my physical body is constantly detoxing and purging. The past, old stuff, old patterns, old belief systems, old habits. South Node, where you've been, who you've been. Yeah. And this is whenever spiritual strength comes out, that tells me that you definitely are going through some challenges that are created from spirit themselves to really help you open and balance the heart chakra so that you are acting from the heart, speaking from the heart, being and living from the heart. The bypassing part, you may have had heart-centered moments, but they were covered over with false positivity, false light. It's a hard pill to swallow, but we all go through it. We do. We all look in the mirror, and it starts with self-love. Look yourself in the mirror. Do some mirror exercises with yourself. How do you truly feel about yourself? What comes through when you look at yourself in the eyes, in the mirror? The eyes are the seat to the soul, the window to the soul. You will see, it will show to you the pain, the parts that you have not released and let go of yet, that are still very much alive and active in your energy system. But Spirit is working with you, so you're not alone here. This is probably one of the harder parts of the spiritual journey. I will say that, because it's a sudden wake-up call, yet again, a realization of, I have been playing a facade, acting and pretending like I'm happy and that I'm positive and that I love everyone, love and light. And even though some of that was coming from the heart, a lot of it was coming from, this is what I want, this is what I desire. Yet you can't truly get there without a lot of effort, because it's not authentic. Okay. What is happening though, fire signs, is after you get through the mental part, the mental process, which is the conflict, the mental there's an aspect, there's a part in you that plays very strong in the mind, and it's running the show. You can even be confused as to why things are the way they are right now, or why you feel the way you feel, trying to think your way through. However, understand that you are going through a metamorphosis, a transformation, which is not always comfortable, but it will assist you in moving on from an old version of yourself, moving on from the darkness into the light, moving on from what you are destined to release. Tail of the dragon. Overall, we have truth. So maybe you have seen yourself in the mirror. You've seen the truth, or the truth is blatantly revealing itself to you, and you cannot escape this truth any longer. The truth that you truly had been trapped in fear, that you truly had been suffering in silence all along, and that was stifling your intuition. It was muddying up the waters of your intuitive senses, and you weren't able to see clearly, sense clearly, feel clearly. It's getting cleared out. And I know it's not easy. It really isn't. You have support. You have support. And don't judge yourself. You may see where you have judged others harshly in the past. And that may be coming back around to kind of get you at this time. Just allow it. Accept it. This is where we grow. This is where we learn. And when it's coming from the spirit, when it's coming from the spiritual realms, there is no judgment there. There is no judgment there. It is, I used to always just say, touche, okay, I see. Thank you for showing me. You get to a point where you're humbled deeply. And it is a transformation through humility. Superman's not coming. No longer are you able to bypass. You just can't. Spirit will allow it for a while, but eventually it catches up to you. And again, it's nothing greater or lesser than. It is part of the journey. It's part of the process. We all go through it. We all go through it. So I'm sensing somebody being really hard on themselves here. Do not do that to yourself. Allow yourself. Be accepting, humbled, honored to be a part of this journey. Truly. Stripping away all that is false, all that is of ego, all that no longer suits you, is serving you. 3 of Cups. 3 of Swords, Queen of Cups. So, anything else, Spirit? Sorry. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Like I was saying, it's painful. You revisit pain, trauma, wounds from your past. 3 of Swords with the spiritual strength, so that your heart chakra can be finally fully opened and aligned, balanced. Thank you. Oh yeah. Okay. This opens you up to true compassion and true empathy, and this is non-judgmental. This is love, true, unconditional love from the heart. This transformation is being brought on to you through possible friend groups. 3 of Cups, those that you love. It doesn't have to be friends, but your loved ones. It's a divine intervention. The mental conflict, what has been stuck in the mind, is the fact that deep inside you felt like you didn't belong, like you've been left out, that you've been cast aside. This could be an abandonment wound, a deep core abandonment wound, inner child abandonment wound that is surfacing. I don't connect with anybody. I don't relate to anybody. Nobody gets me. I feel locked out. But as you can see, if she were to finally look up and get out of this sorrow, this misery, she would see the key is lying right there next to the door. You're not locked out. You are not. And then we have judgment with moving on. There's your awakening card right there. Spiritual awakening, judgment. Your soul is emerging from you, from this experience, assisting, ushering you to move on from this, from the confusion, the conflict in your mind, the stories your mind tells you. This is your awakening, your release. And the truth will set you free. The truth will open you up to your true gifts and to your true Nine of Pentacles, destiny, your wishes, your dreams, your true souls and hearts, dreams and desires. We're going to get one last message for you, fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is powerful. We're reading from Native Spirit Oracle. Don't forget to click the like button, please, if you are liking this video. Feel free to comment. I love to read all of your comments. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Okay, fire signs. Here's your advice for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Advice. Excuse me. Kind of getting over a bit of a cold myself, so bear with me. Thank you. Wow. All right, that was a jumper. We have answering the call. I couldn't pick a better card, wow, to complete this reading. Heed the call, answering the call, your spirit's call, your soul's call. Your ancestors. You've been called. If you've been waiting for your life to shift, the waiting is over. Your true and authentic life is happening. If you've been hoping for a sign, this is it. Right now, your spirit guides, ancestors, and loved ones who have passed on are sending you messages, love, and healing. You've been called, and a gateway is opening for communications from these spiritual realms. Now and in the days ahead, signs from spirit will be all around you. Watch for them. Your native spirit wants you to know, indigenous people look to the clouds, the winds, and the movement of animals to discern the secret language from the Creator. In native traditions, life is ruled by signs. Right now, your spirit helpers are telling you that this is your time. The waiting is over. Sometimes we spend so much time waiting for life to happen that we miss the joy in the moment. Cherish the here and now, and know that no matter what concerns you may have, in the deepest sense, you are ready. Believe, follow the signs, and miracles will abound. Your time is now. Yeah, I feel like you can't miss the signs, the synchronicities, the truth that is just saying, fire signs. Superman's not coming. It's time to release your past pain. Stop bypassing it. Acknowledge it and move on. You are ready. You are loved and you are supported. I hope that you find this to be helpful for you. And I'm sending you out so much love. Take care. Bye.